Is extra sugar hiding in your food? The harm of added sugar. Is sugar always bad? Not necessarily. Many healthy foods contain naturally occurring sugar, including fruits, some vegetables, milk, and whole grain breads. Sugar is recognized by the FDA as a nutrient. The problems start when you consider how much sugar is found in the average Western diet. When you eat too much added sugar, and most Americans do, it becomes difficult to include enough fiber, vitamins, and other essential nutrients into your diet while retaining a healthy weight. If you look at the nutrition labels of your favorite foods, you can find how many grams of sugar lie within. In general, you should avoid foods that have added sugar sources like cane sugar, honey, dextrose, and high fructose corn syrup on the ingredient list. The ingredient list of the foods you eat is where you will find their sugar secrets. Spaghetti sauce. What's in it? Depending on the brand, store-bought pasta sauce could pack 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar into a half-cup serving. Manufacturers do this to make unripe or out-of-season tomatoes more palatable, and to preserve the shelf life of their products. What's better? Make it yourself. By choosing tomatoes that are ripe and in season, you can enjoy their natural sweetness without adding sugar. If you're short on time, buy pre-made spaghetti sauce advertised as having no added sugar. But be careful, some products that advertise no added sugar add other sugary sweet ingredients like fruit juice instead. Always check the nutrition label. Granola bars. What's in it? Granola bars look healthy. They often have oats, nuts, and other healthy ingredients. But they also typically come with 3 to 4 teaspoons of added sugar. The nutrients usually don't make all that extra sweetness balance out. What's better? Some granola bars are healthier than others. Avoid the ones with ingredients like fructose, dextrose, honey, corn syrup, and brown sugar syrup. These are just fancy words that describe the same thing, sugar. Look for bars with fewer than 8 grams of sugar according to the nutrition label. Yogurt. What's in it? Yogurt is milk fermented with healthy bacteria. It's probiotic and full of calcium, all of which makes it healthy. What's not healthy, though, is all the sugar that gets poured into the flavored varieties. In a standard 6-ounce container of Yoplait cherry yogurt, for example, you will find 4.5 teaspoons of added sugar. And it's no wonder. Sugar is the second ingredient listed on the label. What's better? Skip the flavored varieties and learn to enjoy the tart taste of plain yogurt. Add your own blueberries, banana slices, or other favorite fruit. You can even add some sugar or honey yourself. If it's less than 4.5 teaspoons, you're doing better than the store brand. Instant oatmeal. What's in it? The oats found in oatmeal are quite healthy. They provide potassium and iron, as well as fiber. However, the flavored, instant varieties usually pack in a fair amount of added sugar, about 3 teaspoons worth. What's better? You probably eat instant oatmeal either because it's oatmeal, or because it's sweet. If you love oatmeal, make yourself some stovetop oatmeal. It only takes 5 minutes. If you want instant breakfast, try a piece of fruit for a healthier source of sweetness in the morning. Salad dressing. What's in it? The salad underneath is healthy, but what about the dressing you put on top? A serving of Kraft Thousand Island adds a teaspoon of sugar to your salad, and that's assuming you're satisfied with 2 tablespoons of dressing. What's better? You can enjoy the zesty flavor of dressing without added sugar by making it at home. Preparing an olive oil vinaigrette takes very little time. Plus you know each ingredient is high quality because you chose it yourself. Breakfast cereals. What's in it? Everyone knows children's breakfast cereals are sugary, but even the adult varieties are often weighed down with added sugar. Honey Bunches of Oats, for instance, has 3 teaspoons of sugar in every cup. What's better? Choose a cereal with a high fiber count. 1 cup of shredded wheat serves up 6 grams of fiber and less than half a gram of sugar. When in doubt, read the box. Sugar substitute appears to boost appetite, hunger. Splenda doesn't directly add calories to your diet, but the sweetener still might lead people to pack on pounds, a new study says. The sugar substitute might spur on a person's appetite and feelings of hunger, potentially leading them to overeat, according to results published March 26 in the journal Nature Metabolism. Splenda's main ingredient, sucralose, appears to confuse the brain by providing a sweet taste without also delivering the calories one would expect, senior investigator Drive. Kathleen Page, director of the University of Southern California Diabetes and Obesity Research Center, said in a news release. If your body is expecting a calorie because of the sweetness, but doesn't get the calorie it's expecting, that could change the way the brain is primed to crave those substances over time, she said. About 40% of Americans regularly consume sugar substitutes, usually as a way to reduce their sugar intake, researchers said in background notes. But are these substances actually helpful for regulating body weight? Page asked. What happens in the body and brain when we consume them, and do the effects differ from one person to the next? To explore this further, researchers tested how 75 people responded after consuming water, a drink sweetened with sucralose or a drink sweetened with regular sugar. The team collected MRI brain scans, blood samples and hunger ratings from participants both before and after they consumed each drink. Participants drank each of the 3 at different times. Compared to either water or a sugary beverage, sucralose increased activity in the hypothalamus, a brain region that regulates appetite and body weight, results show. Sucralose also prompted increased connectivity between the hypothalamus and several brain areas involved with motivation and sensory processing. This suggests that sucralose could impact cravings or eating behavior, Page said. In addition, sucralose increased people's self-reported feelings of hunger compared to when they drank a sugary beverage, but not compared to water, researchers noted. All these effects were strongest in people with obesity, researchers noted. Blood tests showed that drinking sugar led to increases in blood sugar levels and the hormones that regulate those levels, including insulin and glucagon like peptide-1, GLP-1, the hormone mimicked by cutting-edge weight loss drugs. Drinking sucralose had no effect on those same hormones, results show. The body uses these hormones to tell the brain you've consumed calories, in order to decrease hunger, Page said. Sucralose did not have that effect, and the differences in hormone responses to sucralose compared to sugar were even more pronounced in participants with obesity. Researchers said future studies should look into whether these changes in brain and hormone activity have any long-term effects on a person's weight. Children and teenagers might be particularly vulnerable to such impacts, given how much sugar and sugar substitutes they eat compared to other age groups, Page said. Are these substances leading to changes in the developing brains of children who are at risk for obesity? She concluded, the brain is vulnerable during this time, so it could be a critical opportunity to intervene. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for taking the time to watch today's video. Maintaining health in older age is an important journey that requires special care and attention. I hope the information and advice I shared will provide you with useful knowledge to maintain your health, live joyfully, and enjoy the golden years of your life. Once again, I sincerely thank you for your attention. Wishing you all good health and happiness. Please subscribe to the channel to motivate me to create more informative videos on health care. See you in the next videos.